Before you go, I'm gonna get a. Is there like a
snacks?
goldfish over there?
Nah, start rolling, yo. Start rolling.
Isn't goldfish over? Yeah, little
I
goldfish.
don't know if there's any left in there,
They
but
absolutely
but
there's no one touches them. I know if you touch them.
I do.
There's none.
I read up though.
Damn.
Hold on. I just went shopping yesterday.
What's
the first time since.
Yeah, well,
you
said the first. You know how long that's been?
I've been sad, bro.
Oh, man.
Go to the top right. Top right.
It's like, wait, what?
See, this is how we always did it.
Yodels?
Yeah.
Yodels? Yeah, take one of those.
There's a bag in there. No, the goldfish.
There's
a goldfish in there. You see?
It's a hidden?
See, the way we always did it was that would be mine, and then the little ones would be for.
Ah, I see. You know what? I'm gonna take the yodel.
He's gonna take a yodel too. Let's go. That's for him. That's all him.
The pizza. I'm gonna keep this next to me. Thank you.
Yo, I'm gonna start calling Zain when I'm at. Actually, we ran into each other not too long ago at ShopRite.
Absolutely. So I caught you lacking.
I'm gonna start calling him when I go. Be like, yo, what snacks you need for the pod? Y'all all gotta add to your snack list. What's your snacks, yo? Actually, that's a good fucking question. Let's go jump right into this podcast. Jojo, what are your snacks? Top two.
Top two, man.
I don't think I've ever asked you this, and I've done so much like content with you.
Snack. I've been liking the Hershey pretzels recently.
Hershey pretzels?
Hershey cookies and cream pretzels.
You know what's funny?
So gas.
Jay was just on those for a while.
So fire.
Yeah. What else?
Sun chips, orange bag.
Really? That's random. Okay. Ryan? Snacks.
My favorite snacks, I would have to say, I've been lacking on the snacks lately. I've been trying to eat healthier, but Doritos.
Sweet chili, man.
Nah, just the nacho cheese.
What is
Doritos.
that? The red?
No, the purple bag.
The purple?
The purple bag.
I don't even eat Cool Ranch. I only eat the red ones.
Really?
Only
The red? Oh, the
nacho
red.
cheese.
The red
That's
bag.
it. Yeah,
All right.
I can't switch up. But that's like that's definitely my arch enemy.
All right. So if I bring them here, you'll.
No, I'll eat the whole bag. It'll be an issue.
Nah, I gotta re-up, yo. Next time I go shopping, I'm gonna get a little pod.
That
snack
and Reese's, any of the holiday flavor, like any Reese's
Easter
that are
eggs.
like Easter, the
Special
egg
edition.
or the tree, because
Right,
they
right.
have more peanut butter. Always guess.
What about you?
The snacks, man. As of recently, is the Doritos sweet chili. I can't even mess with those. What else? What's the other snack? Because I don't really be snacking. Oh, Pringles. This like the original Pringles or the pizza Pringles, or actually the Lay's, the barbecue Lay's, in the Pringle form. Like it needs to be the Pringle form with the blue bin barbecue, because they're both different. Like the Pringles ones, it just breaks too easily. The Lay's is a little more sturdier. You know what I'm saying? It tastes like an actual. It's like a chip. You know what I'm saying? The Pringles feels like they cut a little sliver off the Lay's and then they give you that. It's like you're eating like breakable air. That's pretty much what that Pringles means to me.
Air.
No shade to Pringles, but Lay's, they make up for their airy bags. All right, with the Pringle
Lay's
one.
Pringles.
Yeah, the Lay's Pringle version, like in the tube, in the blue tube with
What
the yellow
flavor?
top. The barbecue.
Barbecue.
Yeah, you already know, man. That's like my go-to snack.
So y'all typically are more salty stuff y'all liked for the snacks.
Yeah, I'm not like a sugary sweets type of person. Like that's rare. Like if you ever see me eating like sweets, it's like once in a blue moon.
Popcorn, you said? He's a popcorn guy.
I like popcorn that's not from the movies. I like the ones that you can make at home. You already know. Or the Pop Secrets, you know what I'm saying?
Forever, this apartment had like 5 boxes because of him. He came in one day.
Them popcorn, man.
Nah, yeah, popcorn is good. For me, I'm not gonna lie. My salty one is the goldfish. I love me some of the pizza flavored or the explosive pizza flavored. Those are crazy too. Those are intense.
Goldfish or Cheez-Its?
Goldfish by far.
Oh, man, that's
Yeah,
tough.
by far.
That's tough. I actually like Cheez-Its with their flavors.
Really?
Yeah, like the buffalo Cheez-Its. You ever had those?
I ain't tried the new one because I ain't gonna lie. For some reason, when I was younger, I don't know. Was that like, were they cheap or something as a snack? Because
What, Cheez-Its?
I don't know if they were when we were young.
Got on the Cheez-Its wave.
When I was a kid,
What was the Cheese Nips?
Cheese Nips were popular because I forgot about those.
They were,
because
right?
they had the animation. They had like Cat Dog, Nickelodeon stuff. They partnered up.
they were
And they were really killing
Well-
it. But Cheez-Its is better.
when we were kids, like the Cheese Its or whatever that one. For some reason, my mom would buy those a good amount. Those were, but I wasn't ever crazy about them. Especially the one with the mix that has like the pretzels and the weird shit.
Nah.
You know, the one that was like, but whatever. But sweets is my shit. I like anything.
They got sweets.
I do go through phases though. Like my sweet tooth is that crazy. I'll go through phases where like, all right, these couple months I'll maybe do like a fucking donut. This one do the fucking yodels. So I go through, but anything sweet is just dangerous.
You remember combos?
Yeah, I never was really.
There's
into
a
those.
mixed, the mixed.
Those were like the little pretzel things with the filling.
Like pizza pretzels.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I never liked those. I didn't like.
They always taste weird but good.
It was like dry ass cheese. I couldn't even mess with cheese.
They were a snack. Like you didn't even really like them that much, but you ate them. Yeah, like it's like
That's
yo,
the shit you ate when you had to. Like
They're
if
like ass, but it's like not
addicting.
bad.
Yeah, but that's how you know food is addicting because it's like they won't even be that crazy.
they make it like good just enough.
That was an old school. That was an old school snack. All right, but whatever. We here. This is not snack therapy. All right.
That's a new thing.
Yeah. We here. Yo, I wanted to give a shout out to Zain, man. Yo, Zain's been a little more active, tagging therapy with that degree on social. I'm like, yo, this guy's a legend, man. I see you. He's been either you going through something or you just,
It could
helping
be
the
all
brand
the
out.
above.
Yeah, or you helping
All
the
the-
brand out, or just a
Right.
both.
All the above. Because those were. It's just I had to clean out my Instagram, and when I did, I brought all the followers that I was following to like 0. Then I just started to like follow new people again, like the same people and whatnot, but the ones that are more like engaging. And then they've been advertising therapy. I don't know, maybe it's the people that I had followed back again or something like that. I'm not sure, but most of the people that I'm seeing has been like therapy related stuff. So because I've been liking those and following them, they've been promoting more therapy stuff. But the stuff that I've been seeing, which is definitely healthier than what I was seeing previously, I'm like, wait a minute, I relate to that, and then that's when I said, let me just start sharing that and just start tagging like therapy out of degree. So it just gives me an idea, like things to talk about, or if anybody, if when you post it to the page, then people would see that too.
Yeah, that shit was dope, man. What you been up to though? I feel like I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, I just honestly, the spring break, I had spring break not too long ago, and then I was going through that. And then the week after, I was just working on like editing short films. I just put out one recently called "We All Fall Down." I put that one out on Saturday.
I watched it.
Yeah, it's honestly, it was like one of those things where it's like I wanted to do more, but as a filmmaker, you can do the best that you can do. You know what I'm saying? And then just do better next time. You know what I'm saying? So you just sometimes you gotta really sit down and really appreciate what you have. Like, and really, it's also part of self-love, because if you putting out work and you just like, then it's like, how do you see yourself? And that's I feel like that could relate to therapy in some sense. Like, just be proud of what you put out, and then for next time, you'll know you could always do better, but just be proud of the work that you put out.
1,000%.
Yeah.
You have to be. And a lot of people just don't even put out their stuff.
Yeah, and because of that prowess, they just like, I'm just too proud to put it out. It's not good enough. Like, I have one of my friends, we did work already the film was already done and it's still not ready because they were really working on like just key aspects of it, like sound. So they like, because the sound wasn't right, it just delayed the actual, posting of the actual project. So me, I honestly forgot. I forgot I filmed it, and and I'm just waiting to post it. But you go through that sometimes, and you got to just respect people's process. It's like giving birth to an idea in public. It's a private moment, and then sometimes we get a little it's like you feel like a parent. So when people be talking shit about your child, you feel some type of way. So you, as a film director, you're going to have lots of children. So then you really have to let your children grow and learn how to defend themselves. Because it's really just like, it's okay for people to share their opinion, but their opinion is not going to raise the idea. It didn't contribute to the idea. It's feedback. So if you only accept the negative and not the positive, then you're going to put yourself in I don't know, you're going to put yourself in the hot seat. And you're going to feel like, damn, nothing is good enough. Yeah.
It's real shit, man. Real shit. Speaking of real shit, I put up a post the other day. I had mad people like hit me on the side like, yo, you good? You good? I'm like, yo, I'm good. Just can't put out some meaningful shit every once in a while. Nah, but I'm going to read it out. I put, and this wasn't I didn't write this. I found this online, but I thought this was super powerful. It says, when I'm dead, your tears may flow, but I won't know. Cry for me now. Instead, when I'm dead, you will send flowers, but I won't see. Send them now instead. When I'm dead, you will say praise. You will say words of praise, but I won't hear them. Praise me now instead. When I'm dead, you'll forget my faults, but I won't know. Forget them now instead. When I'm dead, you will say I was great. If you tell it now, I will feel proud. So don't wait. Tell that now instead. When I'm dead, you will come to my grave and whisper, I loved you while you left, but I will not be able to feel you in my arms. Don't wait. If you have to express, tell that now instead. And, I thought that was like really powerful. And I don't even know why that like hit me to like research and find something that like, because I was going to write it, but it was so like, I wanted to find something else that someone was feeling this kind of the same emotion or whatever, and I put it into words, and I found that. And I was like, yo, it's super powerful, yo, because it's so true. You witness so many people that just like, because, we all live so many different lives, right? There's some people who've just never experienced, like death or like a loss or like just even some real stuff in their life, right? And then they get hit with it. And it's like they get hit with it by like a ton of bricks. Like you can't even, like you don't even know what to do. Like I really look around sometimes to some individuals and I'm like, yo, if you get hit, I pray to God you don't get hit. And when I say hit, I mean by like hit by life. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, like you're living in such a, and not like a fairy tale. Like I don't say that be like I'm trying to be like mean or anything, but it's like by the way some people are moving, you could just tell like they don't really understand how precious this life is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you ever just witness that? You ever just like witness certain people and you're just like, yo, the way they move, like they don't really cherish it.
Honestly, I'm so focused on what the fuck I gotta do that, I just pray that people realize that, it's not easy, but you can find ways around it to make it easy for you. It's just honestly the way you perceive things. If you kind of go about life thinking this world is like hell and everything is just going to shit, then that's your reality that you shape. But if you go in the world thinking like, no, I'm gonna tackle it and I'm gonna beat any fucking obstacles that come in my way, then life will be a little different for you. But like everybody's a different player in this game, in this lovely simulation that we may be in. So it's honestly the only way to change the game for yourself is just change your perspective. That's the best way to navigate.
But some people are so far removed that they don't even know. And like what I'm saying is that like how much life is a blessing, and to be able to have the people around you, you know, are blessings. You know, like life is so short, man. You know, your loved ones, your friends, your people, they could die tomorrow. Their whole life could change tomorrow. It don't matter that we're young. It don't matter that you look. And that's my point. It's just sometimes people have no idea that. Like they say they know it because they see it in movies and stuff. But it's like, while it's a blessing that they don't know how bad life could get at the drop of a dime, it's great, right? You're happy that they haven't experienced that. But it's also like, damn, like, one day you might get hit by a rude awakening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see some people all different ages. Sometimes kids, you know, they don't value their parents a certain way, and they don't realize they maybe only have 2 more years left with their parents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I grew up in, you know, getting to a point where it's like you always you got to cherish those moments because you really don't know when it's going to be the last time. Like, you could be dealing with someone your exact age. You could be dealing with someone younger. Like, you gotta cherish that. And then it's like some people just have no idea. Like,
right.
They're just so far removed that this could only be temporary.
What would you say would be the difference? Like, how would you get out? How would you get them to get out of that, to realize?
I don't know, and that's kind of why I'm here to I think to talk about it, because it's tough, because you could tell people all day like, life is short, you know, this person passed away, this could happen, like, you don't know. Like, I went out Friday night. I went to Miller's. I was on the phone. I was actually on the phone with Javi. He'll be here in a little bit, and he was telling y'all kicked it Saturday night.
Yes, sir.
You know, he was like, yeah, you know, y'all gonna do your thing. And then I got off the phone, and then within a minute, there was a 3-car accident, crazy accident. Yo, a dude it was teenagers in one car. Another car was a family and a little girl. The other car was a couple. Yo, honestly, they all could have died. The one car with the teenagers, the kid got out of that car. He was so scared, bro, that he killed all his friends. He didn't want to look in the car. He made another guy that was next to me that saw the accident look in the back seat just to make sure his friends were alive.
That's that happened this weekend?
Yeah, that happened on Friday.
And you saw this?
Yeah, I saw the whole accident, everything.
Like you saw the gore and everything.
It wasn't. No, everyone was alive.
Oh, he didn't. He was saying he was so scared.
It was that bad of an accident that you would have thought that everyone in the car would have been dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna pull up the pictures just to show you, and then maybe I'll put them in a video or something. But let's see, where are we at? That was actually right after me and Ryan were together. It's right after that. I went to Miller's after to get something to eat, and it was like,
that's wild.
Look at this, Ryan.
Where was that at? What street?
Route 4. It was a 3-car accident. This was the second car. He spun out of Route 4 into the Miller's parking lot.
Wow.
And he missed trees by seconds. And he, like I said, the whole car just, you know, this was one car. That was the second car. This was the third car. 3-car accident, all different ages, right? But it's stuff like that could happen in a second. In a second. And, you know, all life could be lost and everything could be completely different. So it's I just say that to say, if you're, you know, remind your friends, remind your family, remind your kids that, stuff like that could happen at any given moment. So you want to cherish, I'm big on, saying I love you, you know, this, that, being very vocal about how you feel about people, cherishing those memories, because, you don't know. People be out here, not talking to people. I hate it when people be so, petty. like with their family or their certain friends, and they block them for no stupid reason.
Yeah. I don't have siblings, but I see like certain people treat their brothers and sisters, and I'm like, wow. I don't have nobody to just rely on. But some people, like, they might have extra responsibilities of like deadbeat siblings, or deadbeat parents. That is just like, it's a very different dynamic. So it's like, it's very hard to convince people that you should appreciate what you have if the thing that they have is not worth being appreciated, regardless of relation. It's hard to convince those people. But other people, they should be able to see it, even though, like, you'll have families that are really trying to connect, and then they're like, no, I want to hang out, I gotta do this, I'm gonna party, and blah, blah. And they don't understand that, family is important, because when your friends are gone, technically your family is supposed to always be there for you, you know what I'm saying? But if you value your friends over family, that's a personal choice. So, like, that's on you. But, some people do vice versa. But it's like, honestly, it's just so tough to really convince people who are stuck in this fucking tunnel vision, these blindfolds, and they're just going about their life, and they're going so fast, they never slow down to appreciate what they really have.
Yeah.
And I think for the people who are just rushing through life, take a moment to, like, slow down, like, even for, like, 10 minutes, and really, like, think about the people who's been supportive of you and how much time have you spent with them. That's it.
Yeah. Because you just never know. You never, unless you're really done. If you're really done with someone, then that's one thing. But don't, like, I should never see, and this is how I be thinking. You should never see there be like a funeral or someone pass, and then there'd be like, oh, I shoulda, coulda, I wish I would have saw them more. I wish I would have hung out. I wish I would have did this, bro. That shit is all corny to me. You know what I mean? Because if you really felt that way, why didn't you put in that energy? Was your pride all the way to the side that you felt like you got to block them or not talk to them or this or that? Like, that's corny. You know what I'm saying? Life is mad short.
Right.
Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, if I die tomorrow and then someone come out the woodwork, like, the ghost Joe is going to be upset. Don't act like you care now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you care now. Because I know we all see that shit. Right? Like, you see someone pass or some shit, like,
right.
Everybody act like they care and shit. And they might. Like, it might be real. Like,
that might be the one that tips them over, to be honest. That might be the one that make them really appreciate what they have. That's usually what ends up happening. Like, I just had the funeral not too long ago, and, like, my cousin just looked at me, and he was just like, we gotta stop meeting like this. It's the second one in the year. The same year. And we just looked at each other. It's like, we gotta stop meeting each other like this, because there was no in between. There was no barbecue, no get together, no nothing. And it's like, damn, y'all couldn't spend time together within 5 months? No? That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah. There has to be someone to initiate it. You know what I'm saying? There has to be someone. And I just want, my thing is just to hopefully help someone from being able to make that change before that happens. Like, don't wake up, don't wait for a trauma to wake you up.
I appointed myself as the coordinator of fun in my family.
I love that.
So,
I love that.
You need appointment.
Right.
If you don't have appointment, it's just
I can't even tell you how many times that happens.
to the point where I was like, I'm the COF.
Right.
Like, what does that mean? I'm like, coordinator of fun.
Right. That's it. You just got to step in, like my cousin.
I love that. That might be the title of this episode if you don't mind.
Right. Because that's my
Yeah.
my older cousin. She's 4 years older than me. She coordinated the whole funeral for my grandfather, and she did such an amazing job. And she stepped up to the plate. But there's people above her age in my family that didn't fucking, like, it's just like, why? Like, who are you waiting for? You waiting for the next person? Okay, then the leadership passes to the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't have to be like that, but sometimes you'll have those situations where somebody's going to step up. Somebody's going to take hold. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has more time. It's just like, but we still got to be there. You got to, hey, I'll do it. And anybody who challenges me, we could fight. We could do this. You know what I'm saying? But that means that you got to also put in that work. That's it. But if nobody's doing that, then all of a sudden you're going to be like, oh, how come this is not going well? Oh, how come, we haven't done this? But how, you say all the people who complain about, oh, how come we don't have this? But you ain't start nothing. You ain't organize nothing. You ain't coordinate nothing. You ain't reach out to nobody. How's that working? You just want somebody else to do it. Just say that. I want somebody else to do X, Y, and Z. Who wants to contribute? That's what that is.
Yeah, you have to, because it's like I said, I didn't even realize we were with each other, me and Ryan, like 30 minutes before that happened. That easily could have been me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was within minutes of like me, parking and all that. Like, just like real shit. Like, that easily could have been. And like I said, the fact that they were all alive, I said to them, I stopped the kid because he was freaking out. First, he was so upset. Like I said, it took him like 10, it felt like 10 minutes. It was probably about like 3 minutes before he even looked in the car because he thought all his homies was dead. And it took them a minute to get out because they were probably like bugging out. Shook. Yeah, he was shook. He was like, shook. That easily could have been any of their last days. Any of their last days. So and then it's like, you got to think, like, what little beef did they have with other people going on? What person was mad at him and then blocked him and said, I'm not going to talk to you or this or that. Like, fuck all that shit, Like, figure stuff out.
That changes everything. I remember I was driving. Nah, I wasn't driving, but it was a wild night of learning a lesson. And in terms of responsibility. And ever since then, it changed my life forever. Got in the car with somebody. Everybody had a little bit to drink. And then it was raining crazy. And then and as they were driving, like they were driving out from the parking, they got out so fast that they almost hit their own friend in the midst of the rain. But if it wasn't for another person that kind of caught a glimpse of them in front of the car and said stop, person would have been gone, and everybody in the car would have been gone. Would just went to jail for involuntary manslaughter. Yeah. Easy, done. Everybody's career, everything that would have been gone. Zain gone, everything gone. And it was that, and that very moment is like, just pay attention who's in your circle. Pay attention. Everybody, I don't know whether they learned their lesson, but I sure as hell learned my lesson. I definitely learned my lesson. But it was like one of those things. It was just like, you just got to really pay attention, but not even pay attention, because you can never stop shit like that from happening. You could be the pastor, you could be the best person in the world, and shit like that could happen. So you just, the real keynote is learning to appreciate and be grateful for what you have. Like, that's the key takeaway. If you're not grateful for what you got, then
yeah, like, and treating, like for me, like, I had one of my best friends fucking pass a couple years ago, and while that shit hurt, and it still hurts, and it still don't even feel real, because like, this one's like my brother. At the end of the day, every time, I love you. We hugged, we've cried together, we've you know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit. We know, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no, like, it wasn't no underlining this or this that I gotta be like, oh, he's passed now, I wish I would have. No, none of that. Even I was just having this, it's kind of funny because I didn't think it would correlate, but I was just having a conversation yesterday, actually, and it was like a thing that I've always done with Jay is, let's just say we're having a disagreement on something. Say she don't want to go to school, she don't want to go late or something, right? We're going to have our moment. Don't get me wrong. We're going to have a moment. But within an hour, though, you know what I'm doing? Yo, you hungry? You want to go get a shake? You want to do, like, because, life moves on. You know what I'm saying? We went through that moment, right? We both realized you feel a way, I feel a way. We don't agree. It's like a basic disagreement. But then guess what? On to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's funny because the person I was talking with was like, wow, like, I've actually seen that rubbed off on her a little bit, And it's like, not saying to not take things seriously, like, yeah, you want to take that, whatever the situation was, whatever, there was an argument or a disagreement or whatever type of adversity it was in a moment. Yeah, take it seriously, but also just move on to the next thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And be like, okay, you know, that was that. Let's go on to the next thing then, because life is short. How would you be if you were just so mad at them for whatever they were doing, whatever you guys were arguing about, whatever, like 2-3 hours, and you can't get over that, and you can't just move past that, and then later that night something tragic happens, and you just ended off on that bad note. Now that your last memories was that, and that happened so many times,
Right.
so many times. Like that's happened in my own life. I think my mom was always so upset during her addiction, her battling, because her last conversation with her brother was, "Call me back when you're sober."
And that will always haunt you.
Yeah.
Like my mom, my grandma told my father, I wish you were never born. And then, you know, obviously he had gotten cancer, then soon later died. That shit to this day haunts her. She won't ever live that down. She doesn't even know that I know that. But I know it's like her, I guess, I don't know, her penance or whatever that is, just of her just teaching me stuff and letting me know certain things before she passes away. And it's just like, bro, you don't realize it might take you fucking years. And then in her instance, she was living in like purgatory, saying that to your own son. Like, I can only imagine terrible things that people must have said to their siblings or friends before before shit just. Yeah. They can never say sorry.
No,
it's done.
And that's why I say, like, you know, like, because we're gonna wrap this up. Maybe we'll do like a part 2 of this, get some other people's opinions or perspectives of this. But on the wrap up, I just want, like, with that too, is like, yo, there was time in between. I bet you that feeling left. And you could have just, you know, went a different route with it, but you didn't because of pride, ego, or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my mom's situation. She was like, yo, the last thing she said was, yo, call me back when you're sober. I bet you in about 45 minutes, she's like, that didn't sit well. I'm just guessing. The average person won't make that phone call and either say, I apologize, or maybe I don't apologize, but what's up? You know, like, again, like, I'm the type of person, I'm be like, you want to go get some ice cream? You want to do this? I'm still a little tight, but you know, like, let's move on. Let's move forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because if not, again, life is short. So we got to wrap this up. We're going to do a part 2 maybe. Maybe we'll get Ryan to sit in here and JoJo or other guys of the team and maybe dissect this a little more. We'll do a part 2 next week.
Right.
That's my bad. Sorry, Phil.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Zain, anything you got on the wrap up?
The wrap up is check out my new episode 43. It's me vlogging.
This guy was in the streets of Hoboken.
Streets of Hoboken. It's a whole comedy show, and it was just me just teaching people how to, like, just do different tricks.
Hold on. Was what you left behind real, or did you?
No, I lived dead. Like,
okay.
There's in the shot. If you watch the video, I left it a couple times, and I forgot. And there was one shot where I walked away. And that was the shot.
Don't say what it was.
I'm not gonna say what it was.
You have to watch it.
Yeah, I just gotta watch it.
But I was laughing because I'm like, yo, if he wrote that, that's fire.
I did not write that.
I'll still give it to you. Yeah, the fact that you were authentic and you kept that, I love it. But I was also like, if he wrote that, genius. All right, y'all, go check it out. Therapy Without a Degree. Check on your strong friend. Be safe out there. Remember, cherish every single moment. All of it. Cherish it. Peace.
Peace.